Hello everyone. In this section, we'll talk about artery of the limb. Let's begin. This picture demonstrates the main branches of artery of the upper limb. They are axillary artery, branchial artery, radial artery, ulnar artery, and superior palmar arch, deep palmar arch. Axillary artery is a continuation of the subclavian artery at the lateral border of first rib and becomes the branchial artery at the lower border of teres major. It can be divided into three parts by overlying pectoralis minor, as the picture demonstrated. Axillary artery also has three parts. The first portion is a biomuscle give rise to thoracic acromion artery. Second portion is basal muscle give rise to lateral thoracic artery, and the third part, below muscle, give rise to capsular artery, anterior and posterior humeral circumflex artery. Branchial artery is a continuation of axillary artery. It is divided into radicular and ulnar artery at the level of neck of radicus. One important branch is of the deep branchial artery, as demonstrated in the picture. The radical artery and branches mainly have three branches. They are radical, recurrent artery, superficial palmar branch, and principal artery of the thumb. The ulnar artery and branches they are ulnar recurrent artery, common interserous artery, and deep thumb branch. Superficial palmar arch is formed by ulnar artery and superficial thumb branches of radical artery. Its curve or arc lies across the palm and level with the distal border of fully extended thumb, gives rise to three common thumb digital arteries, each then divided into two proper pulmonary digital artery. Deep palmar arch is formed by radical artery and deep palm branch of other artery, and the curve of arch lies across upper part of palmar artery at level with proximal border of extended thumb. It gives rise to three palm metacable arteries. Anterior of the lower limb, there are mainly two arteries, the femoral artery and the popliteal artery. The popliteal artery can be divided into three parts: the posterior tibial artery, anterior tibial artery, and the dorsal artery of the foot. Femoral artery, a continuation of the external iliac artery, and begins a middle point of the angular ligament, as demonstrated in the picture. Femoral artery, the principal branch is deep femoral artery. It arises from the posterior surface of the femoral artery about 5 cm below the inguinal ligament. It's distributed to all three muscle compartments by medial and lateral femoral circumflex and the 4 perforant arteries, as demonstrated in the picture. This picture illustrates the perforant femoral artery and other branches. Popliteal artery is continuation of femoral artery at adductor hiatus, and is divided into anterior and posterior tibial artery at lower border of popliteus, as shown in the picture. Posterior tibial artery passed downwards deep to gastrocnemium and soleus. It passes behind medial malleus by dividing into medial and lateral penile artery. The main branches is peroneal artery, medial and lateral penile artery. Peroneal artery. This picture demonstrates the peroneal artery, medial penile artery, and the lateral penile artery. Anterior tibial artery. It descends on anterior surface of interserous membrane and is in front of ankle joint, become dorsal artery of foot. Dorsal artery of foot is passed forward between tendons of 18th longus and 18th digitorum longus to the proximal and extend to the end of first intermetatarsal space. The artery of the lower extremity. This is summary. Extremity elect artery further to extend to femoral artery, and it can be divided into popliteal artery and deeper femoral artery. The popliteal artery, the branches include anterior tibial artery, dorsal artery of the foot, and posterior tibial artery. In this section, we mainly talked about the arteries of the limb. That's all for this section. Thank you.